Welcome to the dumbest podcast on your desk. I am Andy McDoucherson. This week we are about to do something a little bit different. Not we, more like me. I got caught up in something what you call, life, and since life happens, I had to make adjustments. And making these adjustments, I had to take in a very old podcast episode, not really a podcast episode, from back in November. It was a phone test that we did to see if we can actually use our system. Use our system to be able to, take phone calls and whatnot. So I hope you enjoy it. I mean, if you do enjoy it, email us at yourstoriesdpoyd@gmail.com. If not, email us at yourstoriesdpoyd@gmail.com. Thank you very much for listening, and holla at your boys.
They make me jealous.
Why? They shouldn't have made you jealous.
Because mine doesn't go up that loudly.
I don't know. Maybe we need to work on that.
I think I just need to upgrade, bro.
No, keep going.
No. I just need to upgrade to a better quality one. You just need to tell me where you got yours from so I can go ahead and shop that one.
CVS. I thought we already talked about this.
I didn't write it down, so.
Well, you gonna learn today.
That's kind of my problem, man. People tell me shit, I don't write it down.
Oh, God damn it. Well, unfortunately, I am getting a lot of loudness. I gotta fucking tweak this bullshit. Well, also, all right, say something.
Yo.
Oh, wow, that was too much.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Maybe it should be a bottle of douche. Because there is a bottle of douche. There is a bottle of douche on our fucking goddamn logo.
Hey, with a butt plug like what you have, a bottle of douche might be necessary.
Woo! All right, I might have to listen to this playback. I might have to do some tweaking and whatnot. Because for some strange reason, I
but
can't.
Other than that, it's working, huh?
It is working. It was working just like it was the last time when we did everything through Facebook. But I can still hear myself through the headphones. I can hear you through the headphones. I don't even know if you're actually. Yeah, you're still coming through the main speaker. I should have turned that off. But yeah, I know. Like I'm just having.
That might be where the loudness is coming from.
I'm just having a hard time getting the phone part dialed in. All right, say something.
Saying something.
Say more things. Dude, this is just like that time when I kept trying to... Dude, I was just telling somebody about this today that I was trying to throw all of those fucking goddamn mushroom head fucking things. Just like, hey, we can talk about mushroom head. You're just like, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Well,
just
fair,
silence.
Completely fucking baked, bro.
Well, no shit.
Completely fucking baked.
Like, well, you could definitely talk about being fucking baked, apparently, but you couldn't talk about mushroom head, you fucking asshole.
Well, that's because at the time, dude, like right when all that happened, all that shit, just all that weed we smoked just fucking hit me, and I'm just like, yeah. What do you want me to say, bro?
You know what? Good
Dude,
job.
That shit hit me so fucking hard, man. Hey, man, I don't smoke like that anymore, man. So I was definitely just, when it hit me, dude, I was just like in a whole duh state, man. No doubt.
All right, good job. I think we got it. Well, at least for doing this phone call. Like I might have to use a different set of plugs to if we need to plug in your laptop or something else outside of that again.
Yeah. Do I need? Will I need to bring some kind of plug on my own, or?
No, if push comes to shove, I'll just use the playback plug.
Okay.
I want to say the play black club for some reason.
Okay, so should I have Scotty hit you up on that particular phone on Facebook? So you could answer with that particular phone?
Well, something else that I was gonna do was I was gonna go back to that old app that I was using to to have discrete phone numbers. I was thinking about going back to that, starting up another discrete phone number and having them call that.
All right. Okay.
But we're gonna have to test that either later today or tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, if you set it up tonight, we can check it tonight, or we can do it tomorrow. I don't care either way.
As long as it happens before the Bears game.
I
gotta make sure to never touch the phone.
I want to talk to you about the Lil Wayne thing. So technically, it's kind of two separate issues I wanted to talk to you about. Two, well, I'll go with one first. I don't know why I would start with two. That was fucking dumb. Yeah, absolutely. So one, I did look deeper into his actual cause of death because I did notice I did not put that down, and there was a reason I didn't put that down because it was never specified. Now there was two different sources that speculated on the cause, but nothing was ever publicized on his cause of death. But it was speculated that maybe he possibly had another stroke, and then that's what did him in. But there was nothing ever confirmed, nothing ever specified. So as far as cause of death, I cannot say for sure with certainty. Two, I was up to 7 pages, but going back through it, the last 2 pages were just kind of just ramblings on that just made no sense. So I got rid of those, kind of tightened up the last page. So we are back to 5 pages. That's all I have for Mills Lane.
All right. It sounds like I'm going to have to come up with a lot of shit.
Oh, no, there's going to be a lot of shit we can come up with.
Oh,
there's a lot throughout the 5 pages I have.
Dude, do you know how much shit that I had today? I don't know, but I bet if you waited, it might not be a lot, but it would definitely be something.
Oh my god!
Oh, I bet it was. Oh my god, indeed.
Man, I know I haven't told you about this. Dude, I know I haven't told you about this yet, but one of my coworkers, it was either earlier this week or the end of last week, straight up looked at me because I was on the forklift that had the long forks because we deal with long pallets and shit. He just looks at me just like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you trying to compensate for something? And I looked at him, I go like, yeah, for my butthole. And he just kind of looks at me, just dead in his tracks, just looks down and was like, I fucking hate you. And then just walks off. It's like, that is what I was going for. Completely what I was going for.
You're like, bravo, buddy. Bravo.
And then he goes like, why'd you say that? Like, man, I want to say something different, something that would just throw you off. He was like, yeah, that really threw me off. That was the whole point. As I drive away on the forklift.
Oh, that is great.
Oh, yes, it was. I was proud of myself.
Yeah. That is, hey, you have taken plenty of notes. That is great.
Yeah, plenty of notes from a different podcast that just make people uncomfortable for no reason.
Hey, I mean, that's what I do at work all the time, man. I just say random off the wall shit, man, and it's entertaining.
Yeah. Hey, have you tried to whip out just like, yeah, we can touch balls, but we're not going to do that either?
No, I have not.
But dude, say that to one of the women. That'd be fucking hilarious. It's like, hey, do you mind helping me do do you mind helping me out with this? Just like, yeah, Yeah, we could also touch balls, but we're not going to do that either. And then just walk off.
This one girl, when she was talking shit, right? And I just kind of looked at her. I don't even remember what she said, but like in my head, I was laughing because like, God damn it, that was great. I just looked at her. I had my gloves on, so I just raised my hand up to her and I ripped the glove off. I was like, "You ready for your exam?" She was like, "Wait, are you supposed to put one on?" I was like, "I don't know. I went to Guatemala in school. I don't fucking know."
Hey, hold
She
on. Let me
just
grab a
kind of
bag. I
like
got a
gave me a
mask.
weird look and just walked away. That's a lot of shitting going on there, buddy.
Woo, I had to
Yeah,
go.
yeah. You got a douche? What you got to douche?
Well, you fucking goddamn right. Ain't nobody else going to fucking do it for me.
Oh man, that is great.
Huh.
Uh, Breezy hit me up saying that she's still interested in doing an interview, but I guess that was her way of asking when, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." I just left it at that.
Well, see, when right now is the hard part.
Well,
Well,
that's the thing though. Like even when I said something about this, when she got back to me like literally a month later, I was like, it probably won't be till sometime after Thanksgiving. That's all I said. So I mean, because I don't know for sure myself,
n-
but I figured it won't happen until clearly after Thanksgiving. So I don't fucking know. And quite honestly, any time after Thanksgiving still works.
hey, hey, something that we can do is since you get off work earlier than I normally do, we can set something up.
Yeah.
Like let's say like a bunch of the wrestlers that you want to get fucking recorded and whatnot. We can do during the week of Thanksgiving, like the first like couple of days or whatever, like Monday or Tuesday. Dude, we can knock fucking
Mm-hmm.
like dude, we can knock 2 episodes out Monday and Tuesday. And that'd be like specifically for
Okay.
you and the tapping the keg too. But I'll just be in on it, like nah. But like yeah.
Well, I mean, these interviews are going to be for Dallas podcast, so I mean, I don't know, man.
Well,
I haven't
yeah.
actually said anything else. I haven't done shit with Tapping Keg, man. I am so fucking behind on that one. But I've been kind of focusing on this and then like everything else, personally wise. I have not done shit since I released the second half of the Zodiac Killer.
Zodiac. Aren't we still doing that? Are we still doing that?
I was definitely hoping so because I know we can make a better episode out of it than what I did. Yeah. I would love for us to cover it.
You
Yeah.
did a single
And I
episode on
still have the
Zodiac?
notes for it.
Oh, well, it's gonna.
Huh?
How many pages of Zodiac did you do?
I believe I was, I got to double check, but I think I was at 6 pages and the rest of it I just kind of fucking read off of fucking a couple different pages.
Dude, I figure you would go like even like you went a bit light with the Zodiac, but you know what? Hey,
No. The whole reason was like the whole reasoning behind the way I did it was that's kind of like where everything on my personal end kind of really fucking went through, and I just kind of gave up. And
did you actually hear that?
huh?
Did you
Oh
hear that?
yeah, I heard the crashes. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
What are you fucking nuts?
Yes. Hey,
Oh my god.
but yeah, so yeah, that's kind of where everything kind of started from, and at that point, I just kind of gave up on what I was doing for my solo one. So, like when I went to wrap it all up, I realized I didn't have enough to wrap it up. So, before I started recording, I pulled up like 3 pages of like research material and just kind of went back and forth and was just reading shit as I went, just going back and forth.
okay.
So I still need to finish up the research for our show, But I know we could definitely make that a better show than I did, man. Because like everything kind of came crashing down on me at that point, and I was just like, well, fuck it, I don't care.
All right. I'm glad we're talking. I'm glad we're talking about this, but the dumbest thing is that we're recording all this.
Well, you have a way to remember it, because I won't.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to listen to this at some point, and then I won't. But
You'll
no,
be like, when the fuck did we do this?
it's like 11. What is today? 11/8/23. That was like the middle of the fucking week. What the fuck was I doing recording something?
We were testing some kind of equipment. There you go.
Well, either way, I'm happy that you said that for two reasons. One, I need to actually see how many headline rip episodes that we actually currently have.
Ooh. Yes, because I actually need to look up some headlines. But continue.
Yeah, I need to see how many headline rips episodes that we currently have besides the two that we have with Mike, which is going to be coming up sometime in the next like 5 or 6 weeks or some shit like that. Anyway, I gotta do the math on that. Besides that, and also besides the what is that called? Oh, my buddy from work promoting his book. Because like I told him like it probably won't be until like January or something. And he was like, man, like, I don't care. He was like, I'm just going to come in and just talk crazy. And I already know one of the first things he's going to say on mic is he going to look at me and go, that's my best friend right there, because that's what he says to me at work constantly.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Hey, I know I'm at least your one out of three best friends, so I'm good with that.
Yeah. I mean, he is a character. For sure, he's a fucking character. It's gonna be fun. Like if not, like, if not, I would be.
I know you describe me as a character as well, so that works.
So yeah, this is gonna be a ridiculous starting conversation with this guy. He said that I don't know if he's gonna drink, but we already gonna be you're gonna be fucking more bombed than I am. I'm gonna be smoking like a motherfucker, but then
I do want to at least smoke one doobie, but I will definitely not smoke over that while we're recording because we seen the outcome of that last time.
No. Well, like I've already figured out first episode. First episode, I might just stick with beer. And like even with me and beer, I'm just gonna sip the beer and just keep smoking and smoking and smoking. Second episode is gonna be still more smoking, but at the same time just a little bit more beer. But then when he gets here, it's like, yeah, I might get a bit popped. I don't know. We're still figuring that one out.
Well, I mean, on my end, and hell, I know you could attest to this. It wasn't the drinking that was the problem, because hell, I didn't really drink that fucking much, as opposed to any other time we fucking record where I fucking drink way more than I did that day. It was the smoking that fucked me up.
Yeah, you drank more at Mushroom Head.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
yes, I did.
Yeah, fucking damn right. And then I bailed on your ass as soon as you was like, hey, I need to pee. All right, I'm going to go home.
Yeah, dude. When I see the digital receipts, I was like, holy fuck, I didn't remember going back that many times. God
damn. It was a good night. See, you could.
Like, it was a great night.
Oh, yeah. Now, dude, I got more words out of you about that night just now than I did on that episode that we might not release, but I'm going to take some shit out of.
Yeah, dude, fucking fakes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then
no,
you're like,
fuck you
then
were.
you see other sound like I'm like, what, bro?
It's like,
You
dude,
want me to say
like,
what,
hey,
bro?
say something about the Mushroom Head concert. Yeah, it was awesome. Pause. And more pause. Yeah. It's like fuck, dude. Dude, I was telling somebody at work, like, man, if I wanted to do a podcast by myself, why the fuck am I doing one with you? 20 minutes I was trying to fucking constantly goddamn talk, and you not saying shit. Not saying fucking shit. Just but like 2 or 3 fucking words, just like, yeah, it was great. What the fuck?
Oh man, I'm telling you, everything that fucking we spoke of with you and Mike, man, all of a sudden at that fucking moment, dude, it all just hit me, dude, and I'm just like, So I know if I'm gonna smoke it all, it's gonna be a joint, nothing more than that, because god damn it, that was terrible.
Yeah, you shouldn't even do that.
Yeah, you're probably right, but hey,
You
doesn't mean I
won't.
won't.
Yep, you won't. Yeah, I caught your ass early on that one.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It's almost like you know me, bro.
Yeah, that ain't no fucking shit, dude. Wow.
But yeah, dude. Oh no.
Like, homie
This
gonna be
time
on
around, man.
point. Well, we hope he gonna be on point. We'll see.
Oh yes. All right. You know what? Let me go ahead and do this. I will fucking not smoke until like maybe like we start our third episode or whatever, just before the third one, because you said we were doing 3, right?
Yo, yeah, for sure.
So maybe I'll hold up on smoking until before the third one. Then we there. I'll be fucking on point for the first 2. I'll still be on point because I'm not gonna fucking smoke that much.
I've heard that before.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still gonna be more of a point to that whole mushroom head thing, and I'm just like, blah, blah, blah.
And then yet you still haven't said much of anything about Mushroom Head or dude, fucking hell's a popping. Because somehow, some way, like, dude, somehow, some way, I'm gonna turn this into an episode, and we are already 20-something minutes in. So it's like, fuck it, we can fucking keep going.
The Papa was fucking sweet, man.
Yes,
and I mean,
for
honestly,
sure.
the whole show was fucking great. But hell's a popping, man. Like
Threw
everything
me
that
off.
they had on stage. Oh, dude, like there was just so many moments where I'm just like, there's no fucking way, no fucking way. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess.
especially to do with the birds. And I know you had mentioned that to me, obviously, before we started recording anything, but and this was like weeks ago when we discussed it. So there's that. But I do remember we had actually discussed it, and man, I was definitely so amazed with that dude with the birds, and like how fucking he just out of nowhere, there's another fucking bird. He adds it to the cage. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Man, come to find out, he was on America's Got Talent.
See, I did not know that.
Well,
that's fucking awesome.
Of course, neither did I. I didn't find out until Madam Serena, which is what I'm going to call her on this podcast, until Madam Serena straight up told me, like, yeah, he was on. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Anyway, until she told me he was on America's Got Talent, it's like, wait, he was what? It's like, well, I don't watch the show. Like, yeah. He was on America's Got Talent. He's been, just like touring and touring. It's like, wow. And then of course, like, at first when he first started with that floating table, and I don't know who that woman or girl was that was helping him out, but she was adorable as fucking shit. Like, she was someone from the crowd, and she was adorable as fuck. But
I cannot deny that. Absolutely.
Yeah, she like the way that the whole floating table thing like was, I didn't really think much of it at the time. But then, of course, he did his real routine towards the end. Oh man, he killed it. But not just him.
Oh yeah.
The woman with the razor blades. Oh my god, that shit fucking straight up. Yes. And I had to tell
Yeah.
her when I bought her shirt, like, yo, you and them razor blades really threw me off. And I didn't want to tell the ringmaster, old dude next to her, just like, hey man, you almost made me throw up when you shoved that fucking drill bit down your fucking nose.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was brutal, man. Like, dude, he took that motherfucker all the way to the fucking goddamn it, I forget what they call that, like, the hilt, I believe, is what they call it.
Dude, man, it had to go to the back of the throat where it was almost tickling that fucking uvula or whatever the fuck that is in the back of the throat.
Like, he's like all the way to where the connection piece is for it. Like, I don't know, I forget what it's called. I almost want to say it's similar to a sword in that matter, where that part is called the hilt. I could be mistaken.
It wouldn't be the first time. Not going to be the last.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? Okay, we're being mistaken.
Got that right.
Who I
am. But man, hell's a fucking poppin',
pretty big ass trophy too.
Yeah, dude. That I feel like it might not have been a half inch, but I feel like it might have been a 3/8 or maybe a little bit more than a 3/8. But that thing was pretty fucking goddamn big.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it was. From what we were saying, it was still noticeably a big ass fucking drill bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it also didn't help that they had that camera like right there front and center with the flat screen off to the side, so you could see everything that they pretty much fucking did up there. Oh my god!
You know
dude.
What's funny about that is I remember the screen you're talking about, and I really hardly ever looked at it. I was straight up staring right at the stage the whole time.
Nah, I was back and forth. Well, like
yeah.
Well, when
I didn't have the concentration for it, I'll be honest.
Well, when the woman started bringing back up the razor blades with the string knotted on them, yeah, I was definitely looking at the screen because she was like right there with her throat and oh my god! I'm not gonna lie,
that was one of the moments I was actually looking at the screen, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't really hardly look at it. But that was definitely one of those moments I was looking at it. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. She's ready to slit somebody's throat in a heartbeat.
Oh, man. And, dude, like, when they started their act, her with the fucking fire twirling, and then just, like, the way she fucking put the flame, like, literally in her throat and it spit it right back out, like, that shit was amazing.
Oh, yeah. 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 I almost said the Flamios. Yeah,
Have you had your Flamos today?
No, I stole that from Avatar, The Last Airbender. No, but like flame work like that, dude. At Live in the Ville, usually they do flame work like that.
Yeah. I remember being present for one of them. We even took my daughter to it, me and you.
Oh yeah, that wrestling show. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's also where we met Harley Quinn, and we had our picture taken with her and all that. Like, yeah, dude, that was a great time too.
Betsy. Yeah. No, she's
always better than I
do. Yeah, I do. But she's always good for a good. She's always good for a good Halloween costume, though. Always.
But dude, that Harley Quinn was on point, man. I will give it to her.
Man, there was some little girl that walked up to her. Granted, she's probably going to grow up to be a psychopath, and just straight up looked at her, just like said something ridiculous, like Harley Quinn would say, like you think it's almost like you think you're badass. Like you think you're gonna do some damage to somebody with that what was it? Not a mace, that big hammer, yeah. Like you think you're gonna do some damage to somebody? It's just a costume. I'm just out here having some fun.
Hey man, I don't know. That hammer could have had some weight. I don't know because I didn't physically hold it, but I bet you she could do some damage if she wanted to with it.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she could have if she really wanted to. With the hilt.
Hey, she
No,
could have easily blamed it on Joker. He was dressed as Harley Quinn. It would have been believable.
just like, hey, look over there, it's Mr. J. What? Bam! It's like, fuck out of here, you 12-year-old. I am the real Harley Quinn. Like you thought. It's like, I ain't no basic. No, I ain't no basic Harley Quinn. The fuck you think this is? Get the fuck out of here. Call back. Gotta fucking love it.
Oh, man. That would have been fucking awesome to watch that just play out. I would have just been sitting back going, damn.
Oh shit.
I would have told my daughter, that could have been you had you been dumb. You see that?
Oh man. I ain't no basic bitch. The fuck, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. You thought.
Hey, all I know is when we get Breezy on the show, you got to bring that character in. That will be fucking awesome.
Wait, who?
Breezy.
Oh.
Yeah, you know Breezy. You've
Oh
seen her
my
in
god.
action. When she goes out, you got to do that.
Man, I can never forget it. One-eyed and thick thighs. Never forget her. Gorgeous fucking woman too. Oh my gosh, she was fucking gorgeous.
But, that was the world. So, but she was in the ring with her. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's who I remember her wrestling. Yes.
Yeah, I remember her wrestling the hot one.
Again, one-eyed, thick thighs. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Should have been there.
That was a good film, man. I was just pissed off that my stable was basically just
being the drunk that had to do a bump. It was over. Just like shit.
Yeah. But I did see, that was the funny part, man, because I knew that was coming, so I put beer in my mouth. So when I took that pump, and I know you had to have noticed it.
Oh, I noticed both you and Mad Dog Jack doing it. and
well, I don't know if he did the beer thing, but I know
I think he did. Dude, I saw a dual spray, dude. I could be wrong, but I could have swore I saw a dual spray on that one.
Okay, see, I wasn't aware of that, but I did know. I knew it was coming, so I had beer in my mouth. So as soon as he got me, I just.
I ain't gonna lie, it was funny as fuck. Because I wasn't expecting it either. But in retrospect, and especially the look on your face, because like there was like no really like open mouth inhale. Like normally, like you'll do a couple of inhales open mouth, but you'll still maintain your like a persona and whatnot. But this time it was just like, now that I'm thinking about it in retrospect, you know that what they say, hindsight 2020. But straight up, I just remember the look on your face and the look on Mad Dog's face. Like both of y'all just had this like ridiculous serious look on on your face. You wasn't really like doing the inhale exhale through your mouth, and then all of a sudden both of y'all get fucking clothesline, go down, and then there's this fucking spray that just goes into the air, just like you just said, just. It was like, oh, that was perfect. It was good.
Oh yeah. Now I will say though, that whole thing though, that stemmed from a spot that happened in Chicago Heights. So the guy that clotheslined his girl, his wife was his manager that was standing outside the ring. That crazy ass chick, which
the one in the top hat.
Cool chick. Yes.
I remember her.
Yes. So they are an actual couple. They're actually married. They are both actually cool as hell. I literally in real life have no animosity against either of them. But this is funny.
He's lying.
We were in Chicago Heights. Oh, I'm not. There's video to prove it.
Yeah, there's
uh,
also video to prove that he's not.
I'm sure there is somewhere. But
Dude,
so we were in Chicago Heights.
did you give her a chest chop in that same show?
I did because we were outside, and
Yeah.
she went to she went to do something, and I kind of dodged it, and I just chopped her. Yeah. And then I looked up at him. Oh man. But yeah, so we were in Chicago Heights, and it was me and Jay, the Mad Dog Jack, and I forget exactly. I think he was the special guest referee, if I'm not mistaken. And it was me and Mad Dog against somebody else. He was special guest referee. So we were ending up about to win. She hops into the ring and starts attacking me. Then she starts fucking attacking him. And as she stands up, I'm standing behind her, and I fucking just scoop slammed her. And I scoop slammed her so hard that she was wearing these high heel boots. Literally, one of them flew off of her. Now at this point, somebody in the audience was like, "Oh, this woman beating motherfucker hops the barricade, gets tackled by security, gets escorted out." Now, no joke, same fucking show, man. Mad Dog, we go backstage after the whole show, and we get changed. We're walking out. These dudes were fucking in the parking lot waiting for us to come out, wanting to jump us. Dude, I just straight up looked at the guy. I threw my fucking gear bag down. I'm like, I'm right here. I don't give a fuck. And all of a sudden, there was three of them. They just kind of all looked at each other. I feel like it wasn't a response they were expecting. And they just kind of oh man, we just playing, bro. And I grab my shit, we hop in his truck, we take off. Dude, it was fucked up, man.
Wow.
Yeah, about to get jumped over a fucking thing that was literally planned out. I'm not gonna lie, man. Fuck it, dude. I'll get flack for it later. I don't give a shit. Yeah, obviously it was planned out. And she was cool with it. She's like, I feel comfortable with you doing it. Now, I made it look vicious, but at the same time, I feel like the way I planted her was still more solid than I had planned on. So, in a sense, it was still more vicious than I had actually intended it to be. But in all reality, none of us actually had animosity, but that's where that fucking came from. The whole clothesline thing, and then, just going off of that whole scenario from Chicago Heights.
You
And
piece
actually,
of
we were
shit.
supposed to have a match. Right. So we were supposed to actually have a hardcore match, me and DOC. And then I ended up getting injured with the shoulder, and then when I started to come back, then my back became an issue, which kind of pushed me out of the ring altogether. So we never had the match. And I'm disappointed about it because I would have loved to have that match. Really would have. I know we would have had a great match.
Well, you can always make the match happen in the new WWE whatever wrestling fucking game is coming out for Xbox. The only reason why I say that is because create a character.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny, man, is I have a WWE game, and this is the funny thing. I started to make a Clayton Ken character,
Haha.
and then no, I was kind of pissed about it. So something happened where I had to leave. I forgot to save the progress of the character I was making. Turned off my system. Came home 3 or 4 hours later. Get on. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try out my new character now. Never saved it. None of the shit I fucking made saved. And then after that, I was just like, well, fuck it, I'm not fucking redoing it. That was 3 hours I spent making this character that never got saved.
You know, I did something similar to on Elder Scrolls. I think it's Elder Scrolls, whatever the fuck that game is. I did something similar on that because I created a character, and then once I created the character, then I just stopped playing the fucking game. But honestly, I haven't been playing. I haven't been gaming much lately with you know, the podcasting, trying to, you know, get my house a little bit more in order, getting the podcast studio more in order. Had to clean the shit out of this motherfucker yesterday.
Hey, man, we got that shit looking good though, man. That studio's looking good, buddy.
Like, yeah, except for the fact that I did the cleaning after the fact.
Well, yeah, but the initial cleaning I helped with, so don't even give me that shit.
Yeah, well, you know what? It all depends on what your definition of initial is.
When we first started the setup, before we actually literally set anything up.
Oh, when you saw me take a piss in the middle of the floor, then I took a dump and made them clean it up.
Well, had you done that, there would have been a lot more cleanup because I'd have been throwing up everywhere, buddy.
Oh, you did? You don't remember? I still have a bag of it in my closet.
That had to have been one hell of a night.
Oh, it was. I'm surprised you don't smell it anytime you come in here. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my God.
Oh, shit, dude. Well,
but yeah.
We're almost 42 minutes in. I think we could probably call this something.
Well, I'm sure it is something for sure.
Well, there's definitely a lot of ridiculousness. We finally got Hells A Poppin', and we still didn't talk about Mushroom Head. We talked about Hells A Poppin' and then moved on.
Well, I know we didn't even talk about Kurt Deemer either, man. And
yes,
those were both also excellent acts. But speaking of which, man, fucking Mushroom Head. Dude, yes. The amount of people in that band, as small a stage as that is, and they were all over that stage. The amazing fucking work that every one of them did. Phenomenal. The crowd surfing on several occasions was amazing.
For sure. Singers coming off the stage and literally crowd surfing.
Fucking amazing.
Yes. For sure. Now, the greatest thing about seeing Mushroom Head live on a smaller stage in a smaller venue wasn't only the fact that it felt very intimate, but it got really more intimate for me, which I think I mentioned this on the podcast that we scrubbed, but I'm going to mention it again. Is that...
Because that's gone.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. I think I said I might use some of the beginning of it for, like, you know, snippets of stuff that we said. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the beginning of that episode was great. And it was like a little bit after that beginning part is when all that weed hit me, and I'm just like,
and yet again, you brought up something for the 5th or 6th time. I don't know. Y'all keep count and then let us know at yourstoriesdpoid@gmail.com. How many times was this story brought up and I had nothing to do with it? All right. Anyway, as I was saying before, a callback happened. All right. So we both were mushroom headed out at Mushroom Head, which made it absolutely glorious. I mean, when I say glorious, yeah, I mean, Keg already mentioned how they were on a small stage, and not only were they on this small stage, they had their own lighting rigs and what was it that I used at your party? And fog rigs. So even while they were on this small stage, they still had their own lighting and fog setups that went with the music that they played, which made it even better. And also the percussionist at the front of the stage. Oh my God.
Oh, yes.
Now,
with the colored water and all that shit.
Yeah. Now, both me and the Keg have played drums before in our lives. Now, neither Now, neither one of us have ever really bothered with like stick movements and being able to like twirl sticks. I played marching band for one summer, and even then I didn't have to learn any like stick twirls and like stick movements and like all that good stuff. I was very fortunate. But man, their percussionists and their stick twirls and movements and the way they just kept like smashing their drums and the glowing fucking light coming off of them and being mushroom headed out at the same fucking time made it absolutely fucking amazing. It was an amazing fucking show. If you ever in your life get to have a chance to go see Mushroom Head, go see them. I mean, if
I recommend it.
yes, if you have a chance to go see them in a small venue that is not too far from where you live, and fortunately for me, we're talking about the span of like what, maybe 8-9
like
miles.
5. Yeah, I was gonna say like 5-10 minute drive from you.
Yeah, it's like for real. It took me 10 to 15, like not even 15 minutes driving on normal roads. I didn't even have to get on the E-way to go see these people. We was very fortunate. It was fucking awesome. I can't say enough about being able to go see Mushroom Head. It was an amazing show. If you ever have a chance to fucking go see him. And if you have a chance to see him mushroom headed out too, go fucking see him for sure because it is so fucking goddamn worth it. Full fucking
And
real.
on top of all of the performance on the stages, in our conditions, the light show that went with it was fucking spectacular.
Oh, the craziest thing for me for the night was the light show, and then seeing Kirk. Damn it, I did it again. Kirk Daimler's band. We saw them.
Kirk.
I know. I got it. I got it the last time. It's Kirk. Yeah, I'm not editing that out either. Yeah, I'm not editing that out either. I've been having this problem for the past week. Like for real, I've been having this problem for the past week talking about this man, and I've been getting his name wrong almost every fucking time. It's Daimler.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying Daimler.
Daimler, yes.
Yeah, I keep saying Daimler.
I know.
Again, begin his name wrong for. We've been talking about him over and over again for over a week, and I still been getting his name wrong. Anyway,
there is a reason we've been talking about him, so let's continue.
Yes, seeing his band, for the most part, mushroomed out.
I believe he just his whole band was under the whole Kurt Deemer name, as far as I remember. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Seeing that band mushroomed out, seeing Hell's a Poppin' mushroomed out, and then eating more for Mushroom Head, and really, really hitting good. And of course, the keg was, sipping on what seemed like a keg that whole night. I mean, I ain't saying that he consumed an entire keg, but I swear it felt like it the next morning.
Say, according to the digital receipts I received, I may have been over a keg.
And the funniest thing,
not even joking.
And the funniest thing about that is the thing that put me over the point of a keg was buying a Mushroom Head zip up hoodie. Absolutely love it. It's Halloween, and it's Halloween themed too, which makes it even more fucking amazing. And a Hell's a Poppin' shirt, which even that right there was like a little over $100, and I'm not sure how much I spent on booze, but it wasn't that much. It wasn't $100 I spent on fucking booze. I know that much.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is when I spent on booze, I could have bought 2 of those hoodies. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God, dude. Serious.
that was like an entire check. That was literally an entire paycheck just from that
Oh
show.
my god, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like honestly,
Oh
you have
shit.
no idea the disappointment I felt in myself when I seen all those fucking things popping up. Like the next morning when I'm looking, I'm like, God damn, holy fuck, what the fuck? Why? When did I go back?
Oh my god. Well, we both knew that we were gonna catch a bus that night, and at least I did the right thing for the both of us, and I bought food, made sure that we had something to eat before we
Well,
even walked in the fucking goddamn door. Even though I was able to still ration my alcohol, thank God, because somebody didn't go to work the next day. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and
well,
it.
you're pretty fucked up in there. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Oh
I was
god,
definitely fucked up there.
like dude, how about this callback? Epic night, epic night, epic night. Fuck yeah, dude,
And it
man,
fucking was.
it was.
It was an epic fucking night of nights.
It was Mushroom Head. I know you're not going to hear this episode, but if you do, I absolutely fucking love you. Thank you for.
If Mushroom Head hears this shit, he would love to have you on the fucking show.
Not much chance at that, but anything's possible. But as I was saying, thank you for but thank you for coming out of your bus and then literally some of you reaching your hands out to your fans that was standing out there just kind of I was just out there chilling waiting for this fool to finish his drink and come back out. And then
one of my buddies, I don't remember.
yes. And then literally they straight up came out of their bus. They came out of nowhere because of course Mushroom headed out. I wasn't really paying attention. All of a sudden I look up, I see a fucking a mask with horns. It almost freaked me out. His hands reached out at me. I reached my hands out. And then just made fists and then knuckle bumped every one of them that walked past me, which was about 3 that I can say that I had a chance to knuckle bump on the way through. And all I did was say thank you over and over again. Was just thank you. I didn't know what else to say. I was excited. I was mushroom headed out. I had my mushroom head hoodie. I just got a Hell's a Poppin' shirt. I was feeling good. It was a great night. I was excited. I have no more fucking words. I have more words, but I don't know how to put them into sentences for that night. I mean, it was great. I loved it.
So I will say, out of this whole show, I'm going to go ahead and confidently say we are in talks with Hell's a Poppin' and Kurt Deemer as far as trying to get them on the show. More in talks with Kurt Deemer currently. We are trying to sort out time frame, and hopefully we will have them on the show very fucking soon.
And if not, shit happens. I mean, Forrest Gump.
We are in talks. With them.
Yes, and if it don't happen, and if it doesn't happen, shit happens. I mean, Forrest Gump ran through shit when he was running across the country, and you know what he did? He kept running.
Oh, either way, it's not going to deter us from our show by any means. But we are definitely in talks with them, and and I am hoping we can come to some kind of resolution on the time frame very soon. I just wanted to make that a note.
Okay. All right. You got anything else?
Currently, because of certain situations, I don't even want to plug my show. So no, I am good, but
Well, hopefully by the time this comes out, there will be new Tapping the Keg episodes that will be,
Yeah.
I think, wrestling guest related. We're not sure how
Oh
many.
yeah.
Well,
You know what? I should have plugged that. We do have in the works uh, several of my wrestling buddies that should be doing shows with us in the future. Um, I'm not going to go names yet because, again, we are in the works with them. We have confirmation they want to be on the show. We have not worked out complete dates of their availability. But yes, we do have several interviews coming up in the future.
right. So be on the lookout for that. And if we didn't put any of those episodes in our feed already, I mean, just look out for it. Because I mean, the wrestling conversations. If you're listening to this podcast and if you've listened from the beginning, which would be thank you for that, by the way. And if you've been listening,
right. Absolutely.
yeah, if you've been listening from the beginning, you've already heard the Mad Dog Jack episode, and it's going to be more conversations like that. And I mean, if it's going to be happening in this studio, which means there's going to be maybe a little bit tipsy topsy turvy tipsy involved. And beyond that, I want to shout out Escape the Paradigm. We didn't do the intro normally how we normally would do. Normally we would do the outro and intro live. We're not doing that this time because of the way we recorded. And I just want to shout out to Escape the Paradigm. They're awesome. I wish I had their list of accomplishments in front of me right now, but I don't. But beyond that, we are on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast Index. I need to remember that. Listen Notes, Pandora. I've been remembering that. Stitcher, iHeartRadio. Been remembering those two. And Deezer. I haven't been remembering Podcast Index or Listen Notes or Samsung Podcast. I've been telling a lot of people about the podcast.
And I did forget to put it on the list, but we are also on XM Radio.
Really?
Whatever that is. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we are also out there on that.
We're gonna have to figure out how to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to tell people to really access us on. It might be through like the app on their phone or something.
I mean, to be honest, man, we're pretty much on everything but Apple. Like, quite honestly,
you know what?
The only thing we're not on is Apple. There's applications with that, so.
Yeah, and speaking of Apple,
we are also on iHeartRadio. I don't remember you saying iHeartRadio, but we are also on.
I did.
Okay, I did not recall that.
No, that's cool.
My bad.
But you know what? Actually, I'll save my rant on Apple because I got a lot of shit. I ain't gonna say a lot of shit against you, but I got shit against you. And this whole podcast thing is one of the main fucking reasons why I have something against you. All right, are we done here?
I think after that, we might have to be.
All right. So we're done here. All right. Peace.